Please choose a screen and subtitle language. Oh. Please choose a screen and subtitle language. English. Confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, I have. I have on the channel here. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I can brighten this in post so you guys can still see it. All right. Please enter the current time. I can't. I have to go all the way around. 2:44-ish. Actually, it'd be faster if I go down. Oh. Should I wait? Should I wait until it's like perfect? Let's see. Let's see if I can wait until it's like perfect. No? was it? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Got it. Accessibility settings. Okay, cool. Got it. Thank you. And Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. The phone, stop. Good morning. I'm PolarizedMoon, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'm going to be playing this from the beginning, as you saw. I have played this before on the channel. It's been a long time. I haven't played Ultra Deluxe. I know that there's new content and new things to check out, so we're going to do that. And we're going to begin the game. The end is never the end. It feels so good to get back into this. I can't wait to hear the voice. The narrator is, like, perfect in this game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Fantastic.
Telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Fantastic.
And Stanley was happy.
Good for you, Stanley. All right, let's see.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Uh-oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh, no.
Something he would never quite forget.
What would that be?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, no.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Fantastic.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That is way too... Okay, hold on. Let me turn down the sensitivity. Oh, I love that. Audio... Actually, let's turn down the music and sound effects just a little bit so that the narrator is on top of everything. Alright, that seems to be good. That's a better... Oh no. Oh man, it feels so good to be back in this again.
Gone.
Can I
What
still...
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I remember
no matter how hard
a bunch of
Stanley
stuff from the
looked,
first game.
He couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can I... yeah, okay. So there's an ending out that window, but I don't want to do that just yet. Was there something... See, I remember some of the endings. I don't remember other ones.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Thank you, narrator. You can't jump, get your first achievement. I keep trying to hit space. If I click, it makes a tapping noise. Someone's playing solitaire in there. I see that. Wasn't there one for, like, turning off all the screens? I don't remember. Things will eventually start getting weird. I don't remember when or how or why. Oh, we're in the... We're at the decision door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's listen to the narrator this time. For now. We'll see how this goes. Tips for not getting
Yet there
fired.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let a bulb inside you take out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Fantastic. The broom closet ending. No, we'll save that for later. That one's a special ending. Okay,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. What does this say? Executive bathroom. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Extreme bathrooms. I don't remember this. I remember there being a room back there. Oh. Did that say beige? The beige pages. So, the yellow pages used to be a big phone book for people for landline phones.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
So,
what he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Yeah. So this
But of
photo
course,
or this drawing
Stanley
or that
couldn't possibly have known this.
I recreated that for the thumbnails for the original series. That was back when I didn't change the thumbnail. Like it wasn't a thing to change the thumbnails per video back in the day. 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his... Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Fantastic. I tried to press up, but it didn't let me. So yeah, it's the first time here. We're gonna do what the narrator says this time. We're just gonna go through the regular normal
Descending
ending,
deeper into the building,
and then we'll hit the
felt
weird
a bit
endings after
peculiar.
this.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Fantastic.
Stanley
Mind
walked straight
control
ahead through the
facility.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh no, escape. Yeah, let's go through here first. He found a large button. And now I can't go back. Because for the most part, once you've made a decision, they don't let you unmake the decision. Was there something over there? Did you see that? Yeah, there's something over there. Huh, that's weird. Alright, so I'm assuming I now press the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
There's another ending that
Did he have
is up
the
there.
strength to find out?
Fantastic. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, turn on the cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Ours
coworkers.
is one of these
the
over here.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Is it that
And
one?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
We're like 427, aren't we? Yeah, there it is. 427, there it is. Fantastic. Whoa. There's a jumbled one up there. Elevator?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, it seems like it.
No.
I believe you can also, like,
He
go back
couldn't
at one of these
accept it.
points.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's possible.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There is another ending where you, like, figure out the controls. Do I? Yeah, I think it starts with that one up there. Like, almost every decision you can make can lead to a different ending. What does that say? Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh, I can click and walk forward. Interesting.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Of course.
Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh, am
I'm
I?
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire
Oh, no.
complex.
What have I done?
Long until detonation, then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, no.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until
So
the
we can
bomb
turn
goes
off the
off.
bomb
But
somehow.
what
I don't
precious
quite
moments
remember
each
how.
one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right.
I think we have to
Good
press
mood.
these in
You're
order.
gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
I
I
erased
turned off the
them.
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Here we go.
Or I
Oh,
let
wait.
it burn to a crisp.
Console
To
disabled.
say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you
One,
try to make sense of everything
two.
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Is it?
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
3.
will be even better.
Yeah.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Thank you.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
So do I have to hit...
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
Incorrect.
right now? Or did you
Red.
just
Red
assume
one.
when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen.
Oh, is this
clicking on
the button
every
ending?
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
Oh, there's a
Why do you
5.
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
Oh,
that
no.
timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
There's something over here I can do. I think
Take a
there
look at the
is
clock, Stanley.
something we can
That's
do
30
here.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go?
I'm pretty sure
peacefully?
there is something
Another
we can do
choice.
here, and I don't remember
Make
what it is. Oh,
Or don't. It's all
Forgot
the
about that
same to
button.
me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every
Oh, no.
second of your
Oh,
inevitable
no.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
fantastic. Great. The end is never the end. And then we start back at the beginning. Here we go. There was something about going back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's see if I can...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
if I can-
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, there we go. I made it.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Oh, no.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
I think there's
Okay,
2
I'm
endings
over it
down here.
now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any
It
of
almost
these
looks like
points and
eyes.
so many more, all of them
see that?
are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
I just want to hear you talk.
Just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, I love it.
There once was a man named Stanley.
Oh, this is
who
great.
people
I
considered
forgot how much I love
so
this game.
manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Fantastic. All right. I think there's 2 endings down here that we can get, and I think one of them actually is restarting. Yeah. So, like, sometimes
All of his co-workers were gone.
when you
What
restart,
could
it
mean?
doesn't actually
Stanley
restart.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
4B6. One of these doors we can, like, click on multiple times. And it'll eventually open. I don't remember which one. Okay, let's
Stanley
go
came to
here.
a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, employee lounge. Wait, wasn't there a table in here before?
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I want to get back to the adventure line. I love the adventure line.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, we're gonna do everything he did not tell us to do this time. We're gonna continuously go against his desires. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright. Also, there's, penalty for misuse of cargo lift, penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Oh, is there actually stuff down here now?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, wasn't this empty before?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
So there's
but
2
the
endings we
fact
can get
is that the
here.
story
We
has
can
been
jump
about
off.
nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No buckets past this point. Fantastic.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do we wanna do what he says this time? Let's do what he says this time. Yeah, why not?
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that
We'll string
I
him on
really
for a little
have
bit.
wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Oh, that's right,
Running
we get a
and running
loop.
and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier
we're
if
stuck in a
we
loop now.
just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, they're both the same door. Oh, what do we have here?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Isn't there a...
beautiful.
Yeah, there's an exit.
If we just stay right
Nope.
here... No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh.
Stay away from those stairs.
I
If you
remember.
hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I remember this ending.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think... No! Oh, thank God. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Oh, no.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Yeah,
Can
why
you
not?
do that for me?
Yeah, let's do that. What? Oh, I don't...
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Ooh. Pretty.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I don't know.
No, perhaps not.
No, I don't think I can. That's weird how grungy it gets over here. All right, I think this is one more time where we jump off. We'll see. I wanna see the new stuff.
God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No, I
You
just
were
want to see
literally
as
willing
much
to
as there
kill
is.
yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Absolutely not. No.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I mean,
I don't know anymore.
technically
I
yes.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Yeah.
Well, this one is yours.
Well, sometimes you're very clearly the villain, and sometimes you're just along for the ride also. So, you know what? I still don't know exactly what the actual plot of this game is. There we go.
Over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
The end is never the end. 427. Is this the one where he's not?
All of his co-workers
he's still here.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Oh my god, I was just talking about I wanted to see some of the new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, I love... That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, this is new content. Oh, they know us so well. Oh my god.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Thank you.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Fantastic. Can I exit this at some point?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Is there something else I can do here? Oh, this is gonna be great.
Okay, so far
I've kept myself blind.
Nothing special
to all the content.
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
So is all the new content in this?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Are we gonna
I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Is this just gonna, like, not take us to new content? Technically being new content in itself?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Yeah. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, we get jumping now. That's ironic because the very first thing that I did was jump. Or try to jump. Yeah, the jump circle. Is there something behind here? No? You can only jump inside this circle? That's hilarious. Mostly tedious, yeah. Oh, and now I can't jump anymore. I love how low poly that is. That's great. Oh my god.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Oh, I love that.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, great. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh my god.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Oh, that's perfect.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
What if I stay here?
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Isn't
what do you say,
the whole game kind of a gimmick? Oh. Okay, cool. He reloaded that. Oh, uh-oh. This is new. Wait. This looks like... Oh.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
You know what? We'll follow along for now. I want to see what he's got to show us. There we go. I am excited. Oh man, I love this game. I was sad when I finished it.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be.
Of course.
But it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013?
So this
when
is
the
like
game
the...
originally launched?
Oh, this is the
Back
museum,
then,
but a
video
new
games
museum.
had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Let's begin again. Oh, these are all the different endings. Oh no, these are like some of the choices. And some of the endings, I guess. The original. Buy on Steam. 2013. 2013. First Kiss, My First Card, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Oh, what does that say? Hold on. The Stanley Parable. Oh, it's just a document. Be My Valentine. Oh, this is hilarious. Trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. The first $1. Whoa. The Stanley Parable demonstration. I don't remember if I played the demo or not. Don't play for 5 years. Actually, if I boot up the original Stanley Parable, I probably will get that achievement now. Unachievable. Oh yeah, all the awards that they got. New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This is great. Ooh, can we sit? No. It's piano.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Oh, there's like a
It was
Minecraft
literally
ending
every
and
game
all
ever
sorts of...
created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
The original memory zone maintenance. Can I go down there? The original remake. Person of the year. Oh, the different buttons. The two doors. Oh, that's great.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Can I go to the
These were
maintenance?
simpler
Yeah, I
times,
can.
Stanley.
Fantastic.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Bad reviews?
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh, no.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
That's hilarious.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
I don't know.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to.
Oh no.
These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh no.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite... What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Are we gonna like skip
Not if it
ahead and there's
means we
like
can strike these
massive
negative
changes?
reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore
I
you,
thought there would be
with
something
just
back
the
here.
push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations.
Yep, there we go.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit.
Oh, of
didn't
course
you?
I did.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
The door's gone.
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so...
Yeah.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting...
Oh, no.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Stanley, you're back.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Why is it still glowing back
Stanley,
there?
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here.
Oh, there's
not a single person
still
to
nothing.
speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
All right.
Me talking, and you saying nothing.
Skip. Oh,
hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hi.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh, no.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
Oh, yeah?
There is only the turning wheel of...
Oh, no. Oh, is he gone? Oh, no. The lights in the back aren't even... Oh, no. Oh, no, what have I done? Oh, the... Things are starting to deteriorate real bad now. Okay. Let's, skip ahead.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a...
Nope. Oh, we're gone again. Okay. Is there still nothing back here? Oh, there's a drip. Oh, I heard the button activate again.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Yeah, you got that right.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Thank you. One of these, I feel like there's gonna be like a door back here or something. It's filling with water. Or at least it's sprinkling down. I want to finish off this ending before we finish off this episode. If this even has like a traditional ending. Oh! Oh, that water was a little bit more than I expected. Is the whole... Oh. Is this turning into Portal? What's going on here? Okay. Skip ahead. Oh, pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like that shot. That's cool. Oh, no. Okay, well that's, less pretty. Okay, let's, skip ahead again. Oh. Oh no. Turned into a horror game. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa. Can I get up on top of the building? Oh, I can. Oh, I can't. Okay. What happens if I press it again? Looks like there's something off in the distance over there. I wonder if walking off into the distance is it. Oh, I can't anymore. I guess I have to walk off into the distance. Yeah? Oh, there it is. The end is never the end, is loading. There we go. Alright, that's all the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode, ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and I loved that. We're gonna dive more into the new content tomorrow. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!